This one is for the OGs. Do you guys remember Castle Burn? It was a game that came out about 3.5 years ago when I was already sick of South Park Phone Destroyer, and it was amazing. It combined elements of Warcraft 3, I would say, and, well, the real-time strategy genre on mobile games pretty nicely. You play a hero, you build your base, you decide if you want to rush to the next tier for stronger units or if you want to rush the enemy with low tier 1 units, and it is honestly a lot of fun. Something that I wanted to tell you a little bit beforehand because it comes out globally tomorrow. So make sure to hit the link in my description for the pre-registration. You will have a few hours before it comes out globally, so hit that, you get some extra rewards, and I promise you, you will be having a pretty nice gameplay experience. I just recorded a decent game for you to show at the end of this video to see how the gameplay is actually moving along. Sadly, the sound is missing, so I'm gonna play some music over it. But hey, what is this game actually about? Of course, it is one of those games where you upgrade your cards, so that will be very similar with, I guess, Clash Royale, where you have different units and upgrade your cards. However, the main difference in this game is you do not build a deck. Normally in those sort of card games, be it South Park Phone Destroyer, be it Clash Royale, you would build up a deck out of whatever many card slots you actually have. In this game, you build your deck while you're playing. You have a total of 6 slots to build your deck while you're playing, and you always try to counter the enemy. For example, what I used to do is I like to rush to tier 2. However, rushing to tier 2, upgrading your base first, will make you vulnerable to enemy attacks with low or like who mass low tier 1 units. Kobolds, for example. So I tried to scout with my hero and the scout ability, which the game also have. You see all of that in the gameplay later. And check if they might be rushing for some goblins. Well, in that case, I quickly unlock the Poison Fume, for example, or maybe some Vanguards to block those goblins from taking down my castle pretty much in the first 2 minutes and thereby winning the game. So it is really a little bit of rock, paper, scissors, but mostly it's just reacting fast, having the strategies already in your head that you will execute to counter the enemy strategies, and trying to come out on top while pushing the enemy. What you will also see in the gameplay is that you can actually call your units back. You will generate resources, mana, as like in most games, and you can get those resources back, not all of them, but a huge chunk of them by getting your units back into the base. So if I make a push, destroy an enemy building, and then they are very low and they wouldn't get done much anymore, I will call them back and will get the full, or like not the full refund, but it doesn't matter how much HP they lost. So there is also even more strategy involved. The heroes will all have active abilities that can decide the turns of the battle really like a lot. I've been playing this Elven Archer who has an ability that does a lot of shots quickly, so it's like a DPS unit, an AD carry if you will, if you play Pokemon Unite or League of Legends. But there's also Leon, for example, who gives all units a shield. He goes very nice with like the Goblin Rush or like an early tier 1 rush, because you can shield all those really small units and give them an extra chunk of HP, making them less vulnerable to, for example, my counter that would be the poison. The Pirate Empress shoots a penetrating shot that is a straight line attack with the special ability that her ability does not charge over time. Her ability charged by her attacking the enemy. And there's many more. There is an Modric is an AoE, has an AoE Storm Call kind of that stuns units and damages them. So there is a lot of variety regarding of what you plan on playing. And of course, when it comes to cards, there is a lot of variety of countering. There is similar to like Mimsies in South Park Phone Destroyer or Golems in Clash Royale. There's units that directly attack the enemy buildings. This even steals energy or mana from the enemy. There's a bit of mana each time this unit attacks a mana refinery, so if you attack their mana buildings, you get resources back. So you notice there is a lot of strategy to do, even towers. And that's not the only game mode that the game has to offer. There is also challenges, the good old challenge mode, or co-op, actually just a survival mode that you play with another person together, trying to defend against waves, earning rewards that way. And there will also be a bunch of clan battles. We have a guild hunt here, which we need to unlock. We haven't done that yet. There will be guild wars, area conquest, so we are in for a good time. I can very much recommend this game. I've been playing it for the last week, and I'm looking forward for the global launch. If you like it, I will definitely make a few guides, or like just some fun gameplay videos of it, because this is a game that I enjoy. Back in the day, I gave up Castleburn because I was still in somewhat way considering my channel above my enjoyment of the game, so I continued with South Park Phone Destroyer even though I didn't enjoy it. Now I just don't care, and I just want to make content of a game that I think is good and is fun. So you can be looking forward to that if you are interested. If not, that's fine as well. Then go do something else. Haze Demon is still doing South Park Phone Destroyer. Druzy still doing South Park Phone Destroyer. Two great guys that I can recommend if you still want to watch that instead. But hey, if you try it out, I think you might enjoy it. That's going to be it. I show some gameplay now, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.